Hello, everyone. Alec, give it to me. Hello, everyone. How's it going? How's everyone doing? Hello, everyone. Hello, Alana. Hello, Kiana. Yeah. I know that you guys have seen all over social media. Hey, Cool Gamer. I'm super excited. I'm not, but let's get started. I'm going to be writing down my thoughts on who is going to win. I'm also going to, so I'm going to take this time to really look at the awards. I was on someone's live and they were guessing who the winner was going to be. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I know who the winner is going to be. I want to make suggestions in each category and see. But I'm also going to take this time to figure out what books to read, right? Like if they've been nominated, maybe I should look at some of these books and be like, let me add this to my TBR. And so that's what I'm going to do. Like I said, I did check out someone's live. Who was it? Let's see. I can't believe I can't remember her name. Anyway, yeah. Katie. Duh. Katie Colson. I was watching her live and I caught the end of it, the last hour of it. Romantasy. Oh my god. Fantasy. I will say, based off of what I did see so far, Battle Drum was not on there for fantasy, and I'm really upset about it. Really upset about it. Okay. I'm just writing down these categories. YA fantasy. And then YA fiction. Debut. And the fact that they took graphic novels off of here. What? No respect for this. Humor and history and biography. Okay. Okay. Hey, everyone. Hello. Hey, Bethany. How are you? Hey, Elises. Did you see Ashley's video? She's pissed. No, I did not see her video. I just know from last year that it was on here. But usually I'm really good about watching her videos, but I haven't seen it yet. The Angel Game. Hey, Brandie. And middle grade. Shut up. You right. They did. And added romantasy. Middle grade is the best. Oh my god. And humor. Does anyone read that? Look, I love a good funny book to get me out of a slump, but I cannot believe middle grade. Someone need to be fired. Isn't this the 15th? Internet. Y'all, I just got a brand new box. Yep, and it's red. Hold on. I just got a brand new box yesterday with my internet box. Was messed up. This is why we don't get work. I'm gonna end up having to switch internet providers because I just got the box today. And this is the second time it went down today. Okay. Back to work, Record again? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's sleep. Thank you. Anyways. Shaking my head. Right. But keep the other two. All of it. You should be expanding genres. Right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna get a new internet. Verizon can kiss my eye. It did blow up. And poetry. Dang. They so disrespectful. And get rid of humor. Book. Like, you can't hear me? I'm sorry. Let me fix my internet before we get started. Okay, it says it's up and running. Hold on. Nope, it's not up and running. Anyway. Oh. Mm-mm. Nope, it's not done. Anyway. It doesn't make any sense. None. None at all. None at all. There's so many genres that want awards. These authors are writing for the genre that they love. I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine like not being represented in one of the biggest award, not the biggest, but an online award popularity contest, not having an option. Come on, internet. I might have to reschedule this because the internet is ghetto. Okay. Now it's again, so hold for a second. Okay. Hopefully it's better. I do apologize. My internet is just trash. Okay. Ever since we had the Texas Rangers World Series game, my internet's just been horrible. But I agree with humor. Like, why would you get rid of a whole genre of middle grade graphic novels and manga, and then why do you have humor? Like, this could have fit in biography or autobiography. Middle grade is popping. Thousands of books a year, and not being able to have an online platform to win an online popularity contest. Essentially, that's what it is. You've taken that from them. What are you doing?
I'm going to read with you.
I'm not going to read. You're going to read?
Yeah. But okay. I want a pillow. Can I use it?
This one? Yeah, if you want to. Okay. Anyway. What are you reading? The Goose one? Why are you not reading book 2 of the book club?
Because you didn't buy it.
It's down here somewhere.
It's down here.
See if you can find it. Anyway, sorry guys. Or general nonfiction. Yep. Be careful, please. It's disrespectful. Yes, middle grade children's is such an important genre in the category. Yes. Oh. Gordon. Yep. Why delete it? Because they dumb. They want us to hate them. I feel like they love hate comments and just how can we fuck this up? Like how anyway. Let's go into, let me share my screen. We're going to go into each category. Ooh, there's so much room here. You know what I'm saying? There's so much room here to be able to still have this and have all of those categories. It doesn't make any freaking sense. None at all. So, I'm going to be using this time to really look at one, just taking a guess of like who's potentially going to win. I want you guys' feedback. I have not read a lot of these books from what I saw, especially when it comes to romance or historical fiction. I just haven't at all. YA probably as well. I've read a ton of middle grade this year. And so I don't know. I'm going to make a prediction and make a list of like who's potentially going to win, just for fun. But I also want to use this time as being able to find authors that I want to read and books that I want to read. That sound really good. So let me go ahead and split my screen. I wish I had like okay, so that way I can still see the comments. All right, so let's go ahead and start with fiction, maybe. I feel like I want to get, let's start with nonfiction. KU books are on there. That's awesome. I wonder if Goodreads, Amazon makes deals with publishers to affect the categories and books that they need to fit them. Girl, that's a good question because I have no idea, and that would be some bull. That would be some bull if they did. Okay, so, Poverty by America. Read it, loved it. Loved everything about it. It was amazing. I didn't even mark that I read it. There's 18,000 votes. David Goggins, if you do not know who David Goggins is, he is a ultra marathon. I'm sure there's another word for it. He runs 100 miles, which is more than an ultra marathon runner, I believe. But he is very much like, no bullshit, no excuses, get off your ass, da 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 da. And I read his first book and was absolutely motivated. The second book, it just, I have it and I have not read it, but I want to read it so bad. Unprocessed People, no, I don't think that's gonna get it. That's 11,000 votes. Poverty by America, 18,000 votes. If you guys have not read that, it really talked about the business of America and poverty. And it's utterly disgusting, I will say. No, I don't think that. The Art Thief, On Our Best Behavior, 7 Deadly Sins. No. Cold Blood Red. The Trail of the Lost. I have this book. I don't think that they're going to get it. Doppelganger. I don't know. Just keep going. Hidden Potential. No. Build the Life You Want by Oprah Winfrey. This is her book that she published. She co-wrote with another author. And when I tell you, it was a bore. Hated it. Did I even rate it? 2 stars. I give it 2 stars. Why am I not surprised? Yeah, I'm surprised I even gave it 2 stars because when I tell you that book was so out of touch of like, just, you could be poor and still have the life you want. You could be struggling, all odds are against you. You can have nothing. Okay, go to bed hungry and still have the life you want. And technically, it is true in a sense of a mindset, but you are so, I don't need rich people telling me I can have the life I want. I'm sorry. Opinions by Roxane Gay. I want to read her so bad. I'm still thinking, and I want to know you guys' thoughts. I'm still thinking Never Finish or Poverty by America. Jay Shetty might. Let me do top 3. Would that be cheating if I do like a top 3 so I know for a fact it's going to be one of them? Let's see. Yeah, I love that they're adding indie authors. There's a lot of indigenous authors on here too, from my understanding. Didn't think of that. Okay, why else they would want to do that? Period. Could never keep diving out of it. Look, he is a motivate. Like he really is. He really is. You could be starving. Get off your ass. Like you could be homeless. Get off your ass and push through. Like he really should have been. He's that, drill sergeant that just like is a beast. They are required reading. That's weird. Easy to say if you're a billionaire. Exactly. You could just top 3. I was thinking you have 12 days to read some of these books because I can't believe that the books made it on there. Period. Right. Same. I agree. Some of these books, I'm like, yo. Okay, so for best nonfiction, I'm going to choose 3. David Goggin, Jay Shetty. I love him. He's awesome. And then Poverty by America, again, highly recommended if you have not. I have an ex-boyfriend who's an economist who recommended me that book. Like he teaches economics and has his degrees in economy or something. I don't know. He's an ex. Either way, he told me about it, and so I read it. Let's move on. Let's see here. Let's do humor just because. Why? Cody Brixby, who is a Peloton instructor. Again, I agree that some of these could be in nonfiction. And got rid of all of middle grade. Okay, so this book I will actually be getting tomorrow. The publisher reached out to me. And that will be in the mail tomorrow. No. Not funny. I don't think that's funny at all. Nope. Me, myself, and imposter syndrome. Doubt it. I just want to read it because of the title. And if it really does have racist stories in it, like, I think that's going to be pretty, I think that's going to be pretty cool. Tough Titties. No, not in 700 and... Some of these books have 700 ratings. Not even like comments, right? Just ratings. And it's like, you got rid of middle grade. I'm really bitter about this. Middle grade graphic novels and manga, you got rid of them for this shit. How to Stay Married, the most insane love story ever. Don't care. Don't think they have enough ratings, but who knows? It's freaking humor. 457. I guarantee Amari in The Great Game has way more than this shit. Like, at this point, who fucking cared? Leslie fucking Jones. I should have got that book. Publisher asked me if I wanted it, and I didn't get it. I should have. Female 10,000. Oh, maybe. From Brandie. This is a popularity contest. Black Friends essay 779. An ugly couch. It was an ugly couch anyway. No. Dean Henry. No. I still think maybe Cody. There's so many of these that have less than 1,000, and it's like you. Oh God. There's so many spaces for to acknowledge great writers. There's it's fucking Goodreads. You couldn't just continue to add genres to acknowledge, and it just is the dumbest shit ever. Strong female characters, published 2023, about a woman who gets in the way of other people's expectation with autism. Okay. Fern Brady. I think I'm gonna add to that. Fern Brady. And then Leslie, I'm gonna add just because I'm voting for everybody black. Blackity black black black. And then maybe the Huss 3000. There was another one in here that had quite a bit. 604, 10,000. Quietly hostile. Samantha. Maybe. All right. I read 53 books in the month of October. How? How, Sway? That's killing it. No one's reading those books. Exactly. I will read Leslie Jones. Absolutely. Same. Same. Are kind of low too. Yeah. Facts. And it's like, yo, they had like fucking 400. Like, really? 400? Okay, let's move on. So I picked the 3 in there. Let's move on to the next category, which I'm gonna choose fiction at this point.
Get off me.
Get up, Kilo. Up.
You doing the sprints? That fast?
Okay, sorry. All right, fiction. Let's see here. Where'd it go? Okay. Hello, Beautiful, an Oprah pick. I have a feeling that's definitely. I'm gonna just write it down. I already know. It's an Oprah pick. It's beloved. I haven't even looked at the rating for it, and I just know. Let's see. 172. Go get ready for bed, please. No. Thank you.
Can I have a bookmark?
That's crazy. 1,200. Yellow face. How do they come up with like the books? Because it can't be, this is a 3.88. It can't be, this is 3.86. This is a 4.12, a 4.21. It can't be based off the ratings. So what is it? No, I don't think that's gonna. Oh, this one I want to read immediately. Yes. That has 5,000 ratings, but I heard that was good. I also heard that Shark Heart was amazing. So I want to read that. So I'm gonna add that to my thing. I definitely think so far Hello Beautiful for sure. Yellowface potentially. Justin Torres 400. Look, 478. I mean, it has amazing ratings though. A young man tends to a dying soul. Okay, maybe. No, 4,000. I don't think the Wishing Game, I think, is up there. So let me add that. Make Shaker. I think that's a possibility. It only has less than 50,000, but I still think that's a possibility. 102 Pineapple Street. No, I don't think so. 3.61. No. 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 And then this is another Oprah book club. Again, just Oprah. I don't. What are y'all thinking? Yellowface for sure was the book I read in that category. I picked Leslie Jones. Okay, I'm gonna read her book. Hold on, guys. All right, sorry about that, guys. Let's see. What do you think? Okay, Yellowface, yeah. You read Yellowface for this guy? I Own Evil Eye and Clove One, the Clove One. MA, and it's soon an adopted movie. I added Justin Torres. What? Justin Torres. This one I know is very popular as well. Look, a Reese is on here. Reese Witherspoon book club. I know I think Yellowface as well. So I have Meg Schaefer, The Wishing Game, Hello Beautiful, and Yellowface. So I'm just picking the top 3. Yellowface, Art of Kwong. Okay, those are gonna be my picks. I have this book right here. I love that this is this banner is right here. Who sent me this book? I don't even know the author. Short walkthrough. I saw Invisible Life of Addie Rue meets Life of Pi, which I was like, okay, yes, I'll take it. And they actually sent it to me. So I have the arc, and it's coming out in April. But I love that they have that banner for that. Let's see. Let's do romance. Now, I have not read anything in this category, so I just nope, I have not read a single thing in this category, so I will not be voting. Yeah, I won't be voting in the category. But just knowing the hype, You Again, potentially. King of Pride was like a hit on TikTok. Oh, fucking Rebecca Arrows. Fucking A. I think Ali Hazelwood. I think how as he had Ali Hazelwood. Hazelwood for sure. What did you guys pick for this category? Two 239,000 ratings. Oh my god. Can you imagine if fantasy actually got this hype? Oh, I need some coffee. 145,000, which is not a lot for fantasy. Wildfire 61, definitely. Not a lot. 50,000. King of Pride 91. 43. See what I'm talking about? It's just 218,000. 124. Yeah. I think let me see the comments really quick. If she picks the best book, look, she did amazing with The Love Song of the W.E.B. Du Bois for sure, and The Covenant of Water were both top tier, phenomenal books. I think their other ones are like fillers to me when it comes to Oprah. They're not bad books, but they're not amazing out of this world. I think they have a place. So it depends on the mood she's in. I think, I don't know. It gotta be like the mood, the topic, or whatever. Happy Place. Yeah. Oh, God. Emily Henry. Let me put that down. Emily Henry. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to do Emily Henry and Emily Henry. The Final Offer. That's book 3. What the well, I mean, it makes sense. It came out in 2023, but most people don't stick to a series. I'm still stuck on Ali. Maybe You Again. Yeah, Emily Henry, fucking over 500,000. Can you freaking imagine? Just because I need some color in this category. I need some type of BIPOC in this category. I'm doing Anna Hong. Hopefully I pronounce it. Anna Huang. Alec, please go.
Getting ready
You're taking a long time to get ready.
Can I just get the clothes?
Quickly. Okay. Those are gonna be my 3. of potentials. I'm sticking with it. I read a few, checked out. I have a few checked out, but I have not read any of these. Yeah. Offer, yeah. I know a lot of people cried in that third book. Offer. Final offer. I think she will win too. Right move in hockey, yeah. Hockey definitely popped this year. Zephyr is also talking about it a lot. Fucking route might have a check. Maybe. I think it will make the top. The sports ones will definitely at least make the top 10. Is not romance. It's irritating. Was she in there? I didn't think I saw Coho. Maybe I'm purposely ignoring it, which I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah. Anyway, those are going to be my picks. Let's see. Next one. I won't really fucking around until it gets. I won't really fucking around until it gets on audiobook. Look, romance is just one of those categories that I'm just like, sure. Okay. I get it though, because like if it's not popping in your real world, if in reality, like read it in a book. Find the perfect relationship in the book. The romance we've all dreamed of. No, she's not in there. Lucy Score's book look like Coho cover, and looks just like him, Hey G-Rod, not at playing with your emotions. Facts. No, that's serious though. Okay, historical fiction. Okay. 26,000. 2,900. First of all, yes, I want to read. I've been wanting to read this for a very long time. Oh my God. I want to read it. One, I love the cover, but two, I heard this is set in Barbados at a plantation. I want to read it. Gotta read it. Some of these books I will definitely be reading, even though I have a TBR set in November, for mostly nonfictions, Palestine authors, indigenous authors, always. And I'm also doing some like self-help learning books. I am using this time to also just read. I probably will read the top 3 that I'm picking. So then that way I can go ahead and like confirm or at least mark that I read them if they do win. So I'll probably read that. I have this book. Didn't realize it was historical. 38,000. That's not too bad. The Keeper of Hidden Books. First of all, I love the title. 4,700. I don't think so. I read this. Is it marked as read? No. But when I tell you, loved it. Loved it. This author put his foot in it, okay? It is historical, and you are gonna get just a journey of this family, the loss, the generational curses, and it just keeps going from this generation to this generation. It was so good. It all comes together. So you're following multiple POVs and they come together. Oh God, it was beautifully done. Why I didn't mark it as read, I don't know. I'll have to go back and check. Wayward by Emily Hart. That might be, I think for sure the Covenant of Water is an option, or at least I'm hoping it's an option. 21,000. This one just came out, so we got to give it grace. I know it's an open pick as well. No. The Heaven and Earth grocery store. Oprah Book Club pick. Barack Obama's favorite. 4.2. Hold on. James McBride? Write it down. I'm gonna write it down. Historical fiction. I want it. If y'all hear my baby singing, just ignore. She's having a good time. Did I not put historical fiction on here? Fic. The Heaven. So I'm going with James McBride. Covenant of Water. So Abraham Verghese. It was such an amazing book. I know some people are skeptical of Oprah's books, but The Covenant of Water was really good. None of these romance are perfect. Yeah, they're overly dramatic. Hey, Heather. Thanks for stopping by. Let's see. Did you hear about Kitty War was very good. I have The Covenant of Water. It looks like this category actually has good books. Yeah. Let Us Descend. Okay, requested a Heaven book from my library. Yeah, I think I love the representation in this category, but I'm really pissed that I'm still really bitter about the middle grade and graphic novels that were taken out of here. So my picks are definitely going to be The Heaven and the Earth grocery store, The Covenant of Water, and because we're doing top 3, maybe Lisa C. I seen this book everywhere for like, I don't know, was it this summer? Maybe. That book just came out. Gotta give it grace. I'm gonna do Lisa C. Lady Tan's Circle of Women. At this point, I think it's becoming books that I want to read that might win, which is I'm fine with. Lisa C. Want to read. Okay. Let's move on to the next category. So I can buy it. Yeah, facts. Yeah. you ignored me. Oh no. No problem. Just doing all the last minute items before bed while I watch. Gotcha. You are goals. Definitely goals. All right. Let's see here. Let's move on to the next category. Oh, my sister just called. Let's move on to the next category. Let's do young adult fiction. Please don't fuck this up. Ugh. Check and Mate is young adult. Shit. The Davenports, no. I wish. We Rot Together. No. We Deserve Monuments was a fucking amazing book, and it only has 5,800 rating. It was such an amazing book. No, I don't think that's gonna win. Maybe Talia Herbert. No. Immortality. This is book 2 that I've seen everywhere earlier this year. That has definitely has a possibility of winning. No. No. Warrior Girl Unearthed. This I will be reading this month. One of us is lying. 9 Liars, The Brothers Throne. These are a lot of sequels or book 3 or 4. Talia Hilbert. Didn't read it, but I think that's one that might win. Hilbert. Of course, Ali Hazelwood. I'm not reading her book. I think she's gonna win. But I don't care. The only book that I've actually read from this is We Deserve Monuments, and then I will be reading Warrior Girl Unearthed this month. But of course, since the only book that I've read is We Deserve Monument, I will be voting for that. And I gave that book 5 stars. So yeah. Never that went exactly. Up there. Chick Flick looks exactly like her adult romances. Exactly. That's why I was like, this is young adult. I think I read an article of how Ali Hazelwood doesn't write a lot of her books, where she gets ideas and like the story and the outline from other people, and then she just comes up with it, and then it's edited so much that it's basically a co-written book. And I'm not judging because I can't write a lick of nothing, but do you, boo-boo, if that's what sells. Ignore my lease. All is forgiven. And kept pushing it back. Yeah, you just did. It wasn't the right time. It really wasn't the right time to read it. I don't blame you. I had it checked out from my library at some point, and I gave it back. I wasn't intrigued enough to sit there and read that personally, but I'll definitely be voting for We Deserve Monuments. Okay. I might as well do that now, huh? While I'm here. Cast my vote. And then let's see. Let's move on to. We did nonfiction, right? Did we do memoirs? No. And I doubt that I've read anything from here. I have them, but I haven't read it. I have Brittany, haven't read it. Have Page Boy, haven't read it. Spare, haven't read it. Paris Memoir, haven't read it. How to Say Babylon, I have it, haven't read it. But I will be reading it this week, or maybe next week. I will be reading it because I have it, have not read it. Thicker Than Water, Read it. Not want to read. I read this book. I definitely read it. Let me move that. I'm not going to rate it because it is a memoir. And it's not my place to rate memoirs. But if I was to vote right now, Thick in the Water would be the book that I would vote for because that's the only one that I read. Now, as far as winning, Spare. Ooh. Spare, probably. Maybe Brittany. Mini Lives. The Mini Lives of Mama Love. An opiate addict, jailhouse shot caller, and her unlucky comeback of a highly successful ghostwriter. Oh, want to read that. Brittany's gonna win. 110,000 and it just came out. Shut up. The woman in me. Period. I have it. I'll read it. Hijab Butch Blues. Muslim immigrant surviving her coming of age, drawing strength and stories of Quran. 14 years old. No, 256 ratings. How did this get on here? How? No, I don't think that will win. Page Boy. Elliot Page, I'm gonna add just because I'm being hopeful. Have it. Haven't read it. I need some color. Thicker Than Water. Kerry Washington will be my last vote. Because I need some color added to my top 3. I love that cover too. I love it. Let's see. You should have written better. You should have written it better. Period. 4 of them. Thickums of books to read and before the end of the month. What 4 books? I already started James Islington because I reread the second book. Fucking 5 stars. I know we have Speaking Bones. What else is there to read? Brittany's gonna win this one. I just hope Kerry Washington's in the top 10. So that's why I'm picking 3. Yeah, hopefully. How to Say Babylon. Have it. We'll read it. Have it. We'll read it. After Thick in the Water and not read. Yeah. On my TBR. Yeah. I need to get it. I need to read. Alec, can you please get off my feet and you can sit here. You can sit here. But you can't lay on my... You're hurting my body. Being a parent. Okay. The one before Speaking Bones. What is that one? What? The Shadow of What Was Lost? No. What's the third book? I don't remember. You said there's 4. I'm planning on reading Thicker Than Water this month. Are you trying to sign up for another read along? What are you doing? I think Brittany's going to win this one. I found some books that I want to read. And hopefully you guys as well. I just hope it's not Spare. I know it's not going to be Spare. It can't be. Right? At least we hope so. Let's do oh, we already did that one. Romantasy. God. Zodiac Academy. I absolutely do want to read at some point, but not that I care. Queen of Thieves and Chaos. 22. No. Just Odd Air. Nope. The Coven. I love all things Coven. It just sounds creepy and eerie. Raised my father's weapon. Raised to be my father's weapon against the Coven that took away his sister and birthright. It has a 3.97. Harper L. Woods. Maybe. If I'm bored. Want to read? Fucking almost 1 million goddamn thing. I hear a lot of feedback on the second book on how people are not enjoying it. And I'm not just talking about the printing issues. It just is a not so well written book. Like my 12-year-old cousin could have written it, you know, type of thing. And that's the feedback that people are saying. Assistant to the Villain. It definitely has a possibility. No. JLA. Jennifer Armentrout. I don't know. Problematic author. So she could do her. She won't get a read out of me. Ooh. I love all things vampire. So I'm going to put want to read just because I love all things vampire. The Fox Glove. I think I read this one because it was Jan Agaton's book club pick. Did I mark it as read? No. I definitely read it. I got to go back and look at my planner and see what I rated it. Why does Jennifer have 2 books on here? Oh, what the fuck? Book 3, book 5. Blood and Ash, Fire, Flesh and Fire. Girl, go on somewhere. Scarlett St. Clair, I know a lot of people do not like her writing because it's so basic as well. She is an Indigenous author, so I'm going to continue supporting. And she is a former librarian. That alone, you know, I'm just going to read just to support. And, you know, I don't go into romance books expecting flowery writing and the most intrinsic thing. And I just go in like, this is going to take 5 hours of my day. And I'm just going to read it. But a lot of people don't like her writing because it's so basic. And yeah. But they like fucking Fourth Wing. So what's the difference? What's the fuck? Jennifer Armentrout has 3 books on here. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. She published 3 books this year? Are you kidding me? What the fuck? Hey, Maya. We have the Veiled Throne. Did you not finish that? Elyse's? Boo-boo, you behind. Not me telling the goat that she's behind because she's the goat. I have Speaking Bone and I have book 3 of James Islington's series. You two books behind. You 2 books behind. Um, no more read-alongs. Yeah. Was Spirit winning? I don't know. Did you say reading Zodiac Academy? Yes, I do want to read it. What are your thoughts, Tia? Hey, how are you doing? I need to read Hurricane Wars, right? Fourth Wing was terrible. I trust your opinion so much. And I am going to eventually read it with the intent of attempting to go into it with no biases. But I've heard too many times that it is a new age book with new adults and there is dry, and I'm just like, my expectations are so low. Yeah, so that's how I'm gonna go into it. I want to give Ash a chance, but I DNF'd. Isn't she problematic? Hey, Adrian. I want to read Bewitched. The 3 different series. I like Jennifer. I had 2 books of her last year, Split the Vote, and she lost. It could have been Hoover. Oh, yeah. I read The Veiled Throne, boo-boo. I read The Veiled Throne, and I read book 2. I reread it. This weekend of book 2 for James. I finished The Veiled Throne. You not gonna do me like that, no boo-boo. We all read The Veiled Throne. We all did. Oh no. There might be 1 or 2 people that did not read The Veiled Throne, but you being the second person or the third person, but even Adrian read The Veiled Throne. We were busy with Black Wing. I need to read it or return it soon. Bias, no bias. Look, I'm going to go in with very low expectations. That's it. Problematic has never prevented popularity, period. And that's to each his own. But I remember us wanting to read it and talking about it on Sprints. I forgot what happened, but she ended up being problematic in some way, somehow. I just don't. If you are going to be a problematic out there, that's good for you. Do you? You don't need my read. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't spend my time on it. Serpent in the title. Okay. So I read Zodiac Academy up to book 4. It was trash literature. There's a big chance you won't like it. I probably won't like it. But it's on Kindle Unlimited, so I be needing something to read when I'm up at 3 a.m. Have it on my shelf that I bought off Bree. You bought something off of me? Or a different Bree? Maybe me. Maybe I did buy her book. I don't remember. Her first 2 books or series and dropped her since then. Published series and dropped her since then. Okay, gotcha. Oh, wow. Dang. Ouch. Throne of the Fallen, Carrie Maniscalco. How is this? This author don't need to be YA either, because baby, that third book of the Wicked series, that was straight smut in the third book. That author don't need to be in YA nothing. But hey, who am I? Okay, so I think it's going to be Rebecca Yarros. Ow.
Look down. This chair's so little.
You're trying to get comfortable in my chair.
Of course I'm trying to get comfortable.
You need not to. This is definitely an option. Carissa Broadbent. Love is a Sacrifice. I know I saw another person talk about this book. It has over 100,000 ratings, which is not compared to romance, right? It's high, but it's not that high. So maybe, I don't think it will be Zodiac Academy. Don't think it will be that one. It's definitely going to be Rebecca. Why am I sitting here trying to find 3? I know it's going to be her. 36,000, 41. I'm going to do, I don't know. This is not my category, and I'm not going to sit here and pretend that it is, but I'm voting. I'm going to read this book with the intent that hopefully it wins. And it's not going to be Fourth Wing. I'm going to hate read it. Not hate read. I'm reading it with the intent that hopefully I can vote for it and hopefully it wins. But yeah. Anyways, let's move on, because fantasy is just, oh, God. Yes, off of via Pango. Oh, okay. Anything I got from Pango one day. Not you just buying books just because. Is that what you're saying? I don't know. She kept spicier scenes and saying that kids were having sex. I'm like, no, ma'am. So I dropped her. And yeah, that could be it. But there was something else that someone was like, hey, this happened. Maybe you shouldn't read her. And I had I didn't realize I bought the books, but I'm not surprised. But we were supposed to read an entire series, and it was like 4 books. And I was like, yeah, I'm not doing it. Okay, let's go into, I have fantasy, science fiction, horror, and YA fantasy and debut left. I want to go into debut because this is my favorite category. Oh, God. Chain Gang All-Stars. Fight freedom within the depraved prison system. I'm going to read it ASAP. Now, this book, I try to get from my library. I already have it as want to read. I know that it was Books with Lala book club pick. I feel like I had to sneeze, sorry. But I never got around to it. And so this has 4,400 ratings. The Wishing Game, I think, just based off of, what did I add her? Was it fantasy? No, it was fiction for Meg Schaefer. The Wishing Game definitely has, an option there. I saw this earlier as well. September House, kind of popular as well, 11,000 ratings. Beyond the Sea, no. Wayward, maybe. Undercover of Darkness, Katie Felice, Ramshackle Wayward, inherited from the great aunt, and she barely remembers. I don't know. I don't think so. Mammy, we talked about this earlier. 57,000 ratings. Shark Heart, I definitely want to read. This is a category in general that I want to read. I love this author. I'm surprised I have not read this. But no, I mean, off the top of my head, I think it's going to be The Wishing Game. Off the top of my head, just on vibes. But maybe Ink, Blood, Sister Scribe. I saw this everywhere like a month or two ago. I don't know. Let me see the comments. What do you guys think? Anti-Semitic tropes in her books. Oh, God. For me, it was problematic because she basically wanted to write adult-themed books and high school characters and adult readers. That's weird. Period. I have Inkblood, Sister Scribe, but I have yet to read it. Didn't it get like a special edition and everything? There's a possibility. Adeline. A princess. Adeline. I'm gonna say The Wishing Game. Montestrello. Montestrello. I'm butchering that. But I want to read that, and let's see. I'm gonna write that down. Wishing Game. Mick Schaefer. And then my third option, possibly, no. $20,000, maybe. Wayward. Amelia Hart. Maybe. I don't know. I'm definitely going to be reading these before the end of the month. Just so I can vote, because honestly, I have not read any of these, which is kind of embarrassing. So, and they're beautiful, yeah. Bandit Queens, I really liked it. Hey, Liz. Finding Jane. Yeah. I need to do better. But it is what it is. I'm going to be a last minute reader on these. Okay. I'm trying to save fantasy for my last one because that's my favorite genre to read. So let's do YA fantasy. Cassandra Clare, of course. 38,000. 4.5. That's a really good rating. No. Reg JL. It was okay. I think I gave it 3.5 stars. Divine Rivals. Abso-freaking-lutely. If I hear about this book one more time, I think it's gonna win for sure. 136,000. Oh my god. 3,800. 53. 1,500. They did a lot of marketing for House of Marianne, and I'm surprised it's only at 1,500 ratings. Definitely not. Delicious Monsters. Okay. I started this. Did not finish. 6,500. No. There were so many books. So many book editions. So many book editions for I Study in Drowning, and I don't care to read it. I don't know. Maybe I will. Did I mark it as one to read? Yeah. I have a Lumicrate edition. The Thread That Binds. No, I don't think that's gonna win. I love this cover, but I don't think it's gonna win. Box Club. No. Scarlet Veil. A dark, thrilling vampire romance. I love all things vampires, so want to read. Definitely not Chloe Gong. I don't think so. Infinite Threads. I hear amazing things about this book, so I'm gonna write it down as a possibility. Here. Okay. Mafi. What the River Knows. Which I think I have the audio for that. Doesn't she also write a vampire book? Isabella Inez, Blood Debts. I don't think it's gonna win. So far, I'm definitely thinking Divine Rebels. No questions asked. I think that's gonna be the winner. These Infinite Threads and maybe Blood Debts, but even Blood Debts is kind of pushing it. I don't think so. Never mind, I changed my mind. Study in Drowning, maybe. Oh. A Curse for True Love. Stephanie Garber is definitely an option too. So far I just have Divine Rivals. I put that in the wrong category. Turkey. Coffee. Okay. I'm gonna pick one more, and I think I'm gonna go with. I just want to say Blood Debts, just because hopes, wishes, and dreams. It's the only book that I've read on this list. But if you don't think that I'm gonna read, I'm literally going to read Divine Marvels this weekend. I gotta do it. I'm telling you, if I hear about that book one more time, I'm going to lose it. Divine Rivals was really good. Look, I heard it from so many people. so many people that I need to read it. And so I will be reading it for sure. I was trying to get it from my library, but I ended up just buying the ebook. Okay. Let's go into sci-fi. Oh, Pierce Brown. The fact that this is 6 books in and still going. I think there's up to 10 books if I'm not mistaken. Martha Wells. I have a new book of hers, but it's not this one. Adrian. 12,000. That's a possibility. Anne Lackey. 1,500. 20,000. 5,000. 3,000. The Marriage Act? No. 12,000. I have not read anything so far. TJ Klune, maybe. The Future. 842 rating. If you don't go on somewhere, Goodreads, this shit is, where do they come? 232 ratings. Now, who added this? I feel like they do this shit on purpose. Nobody barely read the book. I mean, 232 people have read it, but barely. Come on. I mean, shout out to these smaller authors who are probably self-published and they're on here. I am so happy for you. But we know that Goodreads is a popularity contest. I mean, if to be nominated, I guess, is an honor to a certain extent, but it's fucking Goodreads and it's Amazon. And it's like, either way, it's a good way to promote their books. So I'm not going to sit here and just... This one's a debut. Okay. Sci-fi thriller debut. About a mission in deep space that begins with a lethal explosion that leaves survivors questioning the loyalty of the crew. Want to read? Definitely want to read that one. Probably won't get to it until next month if I can find it. Florida is slipping away. I don't want to read nothing else about Florida, to be honest. The Great Transition. I think TJ Klune so far. No. Adrian Chausko. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. That is definitely a possibility. I think it's between TJ Klune, but also I don't think it's going to be TJ Klune. So maybe Pierce Brown. I'm definitely going to put Pierce Brown. I want to binge this series next year because of how amazing it's going to be. And I think Mel from Tomb Raider is going to have a read-along of this series, or this author, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm going to put him down as an option. And I'm also thinking... I don't think it's going to be TJ Klune. Okay.
Stop.
Yeah. The Land of Milk and Honey? I just like the title. Award-winning author. Okay. Bridge. This one's an option. gonna go with Martha Wells' Murderbot series as a possibility. Maybe Translation State. I'm gonna go with Martha Wells. Good night. I have 4 books in this category I want to read in the next few weeks. Look. And it's taking me forever. Look. So many people were getting rid of it. I didn't like his other books. I liked his I did like his other books. I want to read Adrian. I also want to read both of them, Adrian and Martha. I don't know why. Besides, I think, especially after reading Octavia E. Butler, sci-fi is just an amazing category. I love it. I love it, and I'm slacking. I'm slacking on my sci-fi authors, for real. Okay, so I have my 3 that I picked for that. Let's jump into horror, and then we're gonna do fantasy last. Yeah, Stephen fucking King's Dead 11. I know that Jan read that, and she thought it was okay. Don't Fear the Reaper. I love Stephen Graham Jones. I love how weird and different he is as an author. The first book I absolutely loved of the Indian Lady trilogy, and I'm just slacking. I really am. This is a perfect month to read him too, and I'm just Montestrillo. Definitely will be reading that this weekend, so I'm definitely thinking that's going to be it. I don't think it's going to be Grady Hendrix at all. A lot of people did not like that book. Lone Woman. Okay, I think I gave it a 3.5 stars. I read it for Black and Ween. That's all I have to say. No, I don't think that's enough. Don't think that's enough. No, a lot of people did not care for Mona Awad's book, The Reformatory. When I tell you I'm reading this book right now, and it is giving. It is going to be a 5-star read for sure. Absolutely love it. This book. Did I read it? Isabella Connors. She is also the author of. She wrote another book that was very similar to Mexican Gothic or I don't remember, but I love her and I want to read this one. I'm so glad I have a couple weeks to read all of this. Marina, I'm not going to try to butcher the name. Our Share of Nights. I read a short story by her. Absolutely loved it. And I don't even like short stories like that. Absolutely loved it. TK Fisher, I don't think that's going to win. My Darling Girl, don't think that's going to win. This has 17 votes. Lived all her 50 years in her family ancestor home. Manor, okay. Whatever. I don't think that's going to win. Black Sheep, I gave it 4 stars. It was a high 4 stars for me. Loved it. Loved it. It is very cultish. There's some religion in there. It just, the devil's in there. I read it for Jen Agaton's book, and I loved it. Silver Nitrate, I read. Oh, absolutely. I read that during Hispanic Heritage Month. Again, I'm not marking these as read, clearly. Clearly. Did not mark it as read. But I will, because I need all my flowers. All of them. I don't think Silver Marina Garcia will win this one. The book was... It was about a curse. And then it just wasn't... It wasn't all that. It really wasn't. From what I recall, I think I gave it 3 stars, but it just... Couldn't tell you. This one has a 4.31. Chasing the Boogeyman, a tale of obsession. Okay. I want to read it. Young native girl hunt for answers about the women mysteriously disappearing from a tribe's reservation led her to delve into the myths and stories of her people, all while being hunted. Nick Medina. I want this to win. One Indigenous author. I want this one. I want to read it as well. What do y'all think so far? I think it's going to be Stephen fucking King. 40,000 ratings. 8,000. Anything coming close to 40? 44. 73. Grady Hendrix. But a lot of people did not care for that book. And some people, I know that some people vote even though they did not read the book, which I don't think. I mean, you do you, but I'm not going to do that. I'm voting for Tanana Reeve all day. She gonna get my vote every time. Every time, honey. I'm not surprised. I DNF worthy. I'm not surprised. Vampires de El Norte. I want to read it. I heard mixed reviews. Yeah. I want Brittany to win. She needs a win for memoirs. So I'm definitely going to put for horror. I'm going to put Tanana Reeve just because she might not. The book just came out. People have not had enough time to read it. But I want her to win. I'm going to put SK because why not? I think he's going to win. And then I'm going to put Stephen Graham Jones. I have a feeling I'm getting this all wrong. That it's going to be something else. And it won't be him winning. I hope he just makes the top 10. Knowing me, this is going to be... I think Stephen King's going to win this one. I'm not that happy about it. Bree, you don't count. Stop it. I do. Look, we all have what we like. What I'm not in the right headspace to listen to grown adults talk about how they're healing trauma for several years while projecting their trauma onto other people and you not doing nothing about it. Like, you just, you know what I'm saying? Like, it to me, I sat there and read a book about someone blaming other people rather than making a choice to help themselves and to be able to move forward and move along. Fix the root of the issue, right? Fix the root of the issue. I couldn't do it. I'm not in the right headspace to read that right now, but I do count. So I'm glad. She has enough with the book tour, you know. Let her be. Is also on my TBR. Hello, how are you doing? At least the horror section has way more diverse than the damn romance section, period. And it's crazy, right? You would think it'd be vice versa, but no. Nope. Romance will never, I feel like, open up to full diverse authors and make sure that they put, some of these books have like less than 300 ratings and they're on there. You couldn't put a diverse author? No? Okay. Let me move on. Last category. Brandon Sando, which I will be rereading. Now, off the bat, I would definitely be voting for James Islington, The Will of the Many. That is one of my favorite books of the year. So whoever, I know Battle Drum is not on here. So, but I love this book so much. I really enjoyed it. It only has 7,500 ratings. Why does it say want to read? See what I'm saying? I am not tracking this, and it's my favorite book of the year. I am doing a crappy job of keeping track of my books that I read. 20,000. This just came out, so it doesn't have enough to really do anything. Brandon Sanderson, absolutely, with the whole year of Sanderson, there's a possibility that, one, I definitely know that this is going to probably hit the top 10 for Trust of the Emerald Sea. It really was a book into the Cosmere universe. A lot of people, if you have not read Stormlight, didn't probably understand some of it, especially one of the main characters that narrates the book, but it's such a, and I didn't mark this as read either. It's such a great book. I'm just going in and fixing all my errors. V.E. Schwab. No, I don't think that's gonna win. Adrienne Young. 10,000. Nope. 12,000. Travis. There's a possibility. Bookshops and Bone Dust. Prequel. I don't think it's gonna win though. The Last Tale of the Flower Bride, that has a possibility. Martha Wells though, probably. The book that wouldn't burn. I did not enjoy that book, which is probably why I didn't mark it as read. Anyway, Stoneblind, that has 30,000. Hellbent is definitely going to probably win. Let me put that down. Hellbent. I did read Hellbent. I enjoyed it more than the first book. No, I don't think that Vinco would love for that to win, but no. A Day of Fallen Night. A lot of people did not enjoy that book, but it does have a 4.2, a 4.42. Adventures of Amina. This I want to read so bad. It's so big, by Shanae Chakraborty. I think this is gonna win, or it's at least gonna be in the top 10. The Adventures of Amina. I know a lot of people enjoyed this book. Yeah, it's not. See, that's why I don't rate a lot of nonfiction, especially memoirs, because it's like your story, right? It's your story. You're a grown adult. You're telling your side. There's 2 sides to every story. Technically, 3 sides to every story in some people's views. But I'm not in the right headspace to read about an adult going through things, trying to fix things, but also just not trying to fix things. And I felt like I was spinning in circles after about 5 chapters and maybe 7 chapters. Maybe because I've been through so much more that my tolerance for listening to people demean other people and put blame on other people are just like, I have very low tolerance for that. There has to be some accountability of like, you can't push everything off on other people and blame other people for the actions, which is why I really love that Will said, it's not my job to make you happy. It's not no one's job. That resonated with me so much. I've been through a lot of therapy, and you can't make me feel some type of way unless I allow you. You can't make me feel like anything unless I allow you. And I have to take ownership of that. So I was spinning in circles, and I just wasn't right. It was a great book. You read it? I'm very upset. I want to read it so bad. It's so big. Amina. So what are you voting for? I have The Witch King, but I haven't heard any good reviews. I think her regular readers didn't like it. It's big, but it reads fast. It's not slow at all. Okay. I will definitely be reading that. I love that the awards are, will be announced the beginning of December, so it allows me to have time to read said big book by the end of the year. I will definitely, for sure. I want to read Vinco. I know that you guys read that with Brandie. The book of That Wouldn't Burn. It was good, but it was so slow. I want to read Witch King. I have the limited edition of that. But I'm just going to vote for The Willow Mini. It's my favorite book outside of Battle Drum. Did I do mystery and thriller? Nope. Okay. Save the best for last. The Last Devil to Die. That's book 4. Alice Finney. Housemaid Secrets definitely was popping on TikTok. So that has a possibility. This just came out, so I don't think I think it will make the top 10. I want to read Kate Morton, but I see it in all the discount stores for like $3, and I'm worried that people hate it. Bright Young Woman, I promise you, if Simon & Schuster send me this book one more time, baby, I don't need but one book. You know what I'm saying? Like, I end up getting 3 of them. How? Yeah. They want me to love this book. I guess. Riley Sager, 156,000, 80,000, 123. I'm definitely so far. Frida McFadden, for sure. Karen Slaughter, 20,000, 47,000. Don't let her stay. 74,000. Someone inside your house wants you dead, but no one believes you. 4.1? That's really good. I don't know. I'm still leaning towards Frida McFadden. Leftover Woman. Family drama. I don't need no family drama. I can't read. The Coworker. She has 2 books on here. That's pretty good. 81,000. 2 women in an office filled with secrets. One terrible crime that couldn't be taken back. Dawn Schiff is strange. At least everyone thinks so at Vic's nutritional supplement company where Dawn works. No, I don't. Rachel Hawkins. No. I have some questions for you. 75,000. I'm still leaning towards Frida McFadden for sure. And S.A. Cosby. Maybe. And Riley Sager. I think those are going to be my 3. Multifaceted. I want to read Amina too. Yeah, same. Okay. So I think I have my 3. Let me write them down really quick before I forget. Riley Sager. Ooh. I'm just playing. I don't have nothing against Riley. I want S.A. Cosby to win. Did I read it? No. But I have enough time to I'm going to take this list. I'm going to narrow it down so I can at least vote in each category. And so I will do that later on. S.A. Cosby. And then Frida McFadden. I don't know if it's going to be the Housemaid Secrets or the Coworker. One of them. 284,000, which is a lot for this category because Riley Sager only has 123. Dang, that's almost double. Hi, ML. I'm just picking, just guessing, and we're finished. I have my messy list. I'm going to, for the ones that I cannot vote for, I'm going to go through and pick at least maybe 1 or 2 books, read them before the end of the month. I think we have until the 26th, if I'm not mistaken. I think I just closed it. I I think we have until the 26th to vote. So for me to be able to vote in each category, I want to be able to read at least a book or two from the authors that I think potentially might read, or that not might read at least one or two authors that I think potentially will win. That way I can at least vote for it. So have lots of reading to do, and I miss you too. 12 days and less than 2 weeks. I have a lot of reading to do. Specifically nonfiction, memoirs. Yeah. Humor. Okay. I'm really pissed off about the middle grade because that would have been fun. But instead, you have humor and nonfiction. But okay. They're all different. But we should have so many more categories. So, anyway, hopefully you guys have your picks. You know, hopefully you're participating in the voting. Make sure you do, especially to, just it helps the author. That's what it boils down to. Miss you too. Wonderful things. How are you doing? Okay, how's life? Life is treating her phenomenally. Phenomenal. She is thriving. I just know it. I haven't talked to her in a very long time. I just know it. They're thriving over there. Poetry category really obsessing. Yo. Someone needs to get fired for this. Like, I need to get better about reading poetry, but I remember voting for Amanda Gordon after reading her poetry book, but it's such a small niche category. It needs all the recognition, all of it. It just disgraceful. At least 4. Yeah. I'm going to try to get to at least one in each category, but specifically I don't know if I'm going to hit romance. I don't know if I care to even vote for it. It's not my it's not my niche, it's not my area, but I definitely want to hit at least a nonfiction. Fantasy. Divine Rivals is going to get read this weekend. Horror. I'm reading Tanana Redo. I am voting for Tanana Redo for horror. Debut, I need to read. Debut, YA fantasy, science fiction, which is The Adventures of Amina, and might be mystery and thriller I want to focus on. Yeah, because I don't think I've read anything from there. Or Debut, I haven't read anything from Debut. So, lots of reading to do in 12 days. I really love poetry. It's therapeutic. How dare you take it away? You know what I'm saying? Exactly. To find out what's new. What is everyone liking since it's such a popularity contest? I want to know too. Like, they took that from us. Yeah. Oh, God. Tia's goals. Yeah, it's been hard. it's hard watching how that's still going on. It's like, and then what? And then, yeah, it's been a lot. I'm learning so much more, and I absolutely love that I'm learning about it. And this month I've been focusing on Indigenous and Palestine authors. I'm loving what I'm reading. It's definitely, God, it's heartbreaking. They're like 800-page books and no audio. What? Romanticy. I do want to read Carissa Broadbent, but I don't know if I'll get to it. Kidding. I'm reading all of them. Girl, you funny. Right. Like Houseway, you're reading 15 books a day, just reading papers. Yeah. It's anyways, lots of reading to do. Of course, continue to read your Indigenous authors, your Palestine authors. It's also Epilepsy Awareness Month, and so I'm also reading books regarding epilepsy and neurological disorders, and all different types of things, which my kid has inspired me to just learn more about it. And there's a walk in Houston that I wanted to do this weekend. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to go, but for epilepsy awareness, but it is in the month of November, and so there's a lot happening in November, which is why I'm not doing any sprints or anything like that. I will be having the live discussion for Adulthood Rights, which is by Octavia E. Butler, and that will be happening tomorrow. And then I probably will be ghost for the rest of the month. But December, we'll be back at it to finish the year. And yeah, so I hope that you guys are participating in the Goodreads. I'm sure they're getting lots of feedback. Is it going to make a difference? Who freaking knows? I wish I still had my contacts with Amazon. Their marketing department was like my bestie when I worked there, when I worked for them. And so I wish I still had some contacts over there with their IT people and their marketing, but I don't. And so anyways, lots of reading to do. I hope you guys are participating and voting, especially for BIPOC authors, Indigenous authors, etc., etc. Continue reading. From my understanding, Brandie said she's having sprints. I know Brandie said that she's having sprint this weekend, and I know that Neva is also having sprints this weekend, if I'm not mistaken. She's doing her 24-hour reading, which is now like you bounce from one channel to another channel. So there's a calendar or like a template of the time and stuff. But anyways, yeah. Oh, God. I have a choice, right? It's right. I was going to do a whole haul, and I'm like, I recorded the video and everything for a book haul, and I'm like, I can't. That it looks so out of touch with everything going on in the world. No, I can't do it. So anyways, that is it for today. I hope you guys had a lot of fun. I miss you guys. I miss all of you guys. Happy birthday to everybody. in the month of November. There's a few people. I know for a fact Deja's birthday is coming up. We have like 3 or 4 birthdays coming up or that has happened. So happy birthday to you guys if you guys are in the month of November. And I will see you guys later. Have a good night, everyone. Bye.